How's it going, YouTube? Stand back with another video. Today I got a quick install. I just want to say first, thanks for all your continued support. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all you guys subscribing, checking out the videos. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe before you watch the rest of this video. Like I said, I have a quick install. The title should give you a little idea, but a quick install, I think an easy install. I've already taken everything apart and pre-fitted and unboxed everything and pre-fitted to make sure everything is on par and make sure it'll work before I jump into this video. But I'm gonna take you over. We're gonna check out what it is real quick, and then after I do that, I'll switch to the GoPro and actually show you an install. I know my last few install videos I haven't really showed you how to install it. But me personally, I haven't seen this this particular product installed inside a car, inside a 6th Gen Camaro. So I want to do it myself, and I want to give credit to my buddy Greg, Hostile 1LE with the yellow 1LE. He kind of gave me an idea. His link's down in the description below. Check out his car. So, like I said, let's go ahead and check everything out. Alright guys, so this is what our install today will consist of. The main product is called the bracketer, or the fire extinguisher bracket. You can see I have the fire extinguisher here. The fire extinguisher is sold separately, but I got this bracket from Amazon. Like I said, my buddy Greg, he has a fire extinguisher in his trunk, so I figured I would utilize this bracket to put one underneath my front seat. So like I said, the fire extinguisher is sold separately. All you really get is the bracket, which is to the right. So I just wanted to show you. I had it in the car, but I wanted to take it out to get some decent light. There's freaking small bugs everywhere. But let's go ahead and get this thing put into the car. Like I said, I'll be switching to the GoPro, so the quality may change a bit, but let's get to it. Whatever. So guys, I have pretty much pre-fit this, and I'm just gonna use just the regular tools that are provided in the kit. I'm not gonna get any of my power tools or anything like that. We're just gonna use what the kit has, just for easy, simple installation. One thing I will recommend that I'm gonna use that you probably will have to buy is the blue thread lock. I already had this on hand. You don't want to use red because you'll never get it off, or that's what people say. Me personally, I don't know if I've ever encountered a red, or I've never used it on something I'm not supposed to use it on. So lucky for me. But like I said, I'm just looking at everything now, making sure we have everything we need. Like I said, I pre-fit this, and hopefully you can see this, because I can't see what the GoPro is recording too well, except for what I see on my phone. If you're wondering how some of us YouTubers do it, you cheat with your phone. But anyway, I'm trying to figure out how exactly I can mount this, because the 6th gens are different from the 5th gens, and I will say this isn't really going to work too well if you have if you have to move your seat forward and back a lot. Luckily, I don't have many passengers in my car at all, nor do I have to worry about oh, this thing's clogged like a mug. It's coming. Well then, this makes the video awkward. Alright, so we're back, and I figured while I was you know, getting my life together, I would get this shop paper towel just to keep things from being messy. But like I said, hopefully I have the bracket, and I could scoot it up just a tad to Could scoot it up just a tad to, I guess I could do this by hand. This is stupid. I could scoot it up a tad just to have it, the actual fire extinguisher out more. But you have, in the 6 gens, you have this little plastic piece right here. And it's pretty flimsy. Like I said, this is actually, when I bought it, it said, oh, universal, 5th and 6th gen. I get the box and it's just a universal set, which doesn't really bother me. I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it just lets you know that it's not made specifically for your vehicle. And if you buy something that's not specific to your vehicle, don't expect it to fit perfectly, because it's not supposed to. It's universal. Hopefully this thread lock is enough. You don't want any of this backing out. And like I said, this one seems like it's gonna go on pretty good. Hopefully the GoPro is up there recording pretty well. I keep checking my phone. We'll leave that somewhat loose because I might have to do some adjustments. Ew. I have to detail my car so bad. But while I'm doing this, I guess we could talk for a little bit. If you like this video, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. But tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think maybe about the quality, what I could have done better. I'm still in the growing process, so I'm always open to opinions. I'm not a very what do you call it? I don't take things to heart, so I can take constructive criticism. I like to hear from you guys in the comments as well, so feel free to comment. Well, once I get this bracket on, we'll be pretty much on our way. Like I said, this isn't gonna work too well if you move your seat back and forth. That's one thing I did notice. This particular system, just on the 6 gens, it's not gonna work because the seat, the inner bracket moves within the outer bracket, and this fire extinguisher bracket will prevent that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'll probably forget about it one day and try to, I don't know, let somebody sit in the back seat or something. Like I said, that doesn't really happen too often in my car in particular, but it is something you can forget about. So we got that. We're gonna put the bracket on the bracket mounts, I guess you could call them. We're gonna get, it calls for 2 screws. I'm gonna double check the instructions because I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, right here, you probably can't see them, but they are the fatter screws. You have what I guess you would call just your regular smaller traditional type screws, and you can select whichever hole you want to put them in. So I'll just kind of make it somewhat uniform. Like I said, the instructions call for thread lock on pretty much every thread that's in the system, which I think is a good idea. If you don't want it to go anywhere, I don't want it to go anywhere. And if you don't want your screws backing out, make sure you center this bracket pretty well. That's going to play a major factor in your mounting of your fire extinguisher. I believe that's pretty close. But I'll speed you through this because there's no reason for you to watch me put 4 screws in, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so we're back, and we're we're installing the rest. Tighten down these big Allens. And once we get those tightened down, we'll be pretty much essentially on the last step before we put the fire extinguisher in. And you may be wondering, Stan, why are you installing a fire extinguisher in your car? It's not because I think my car will ever catch on fire, but I know, for example, my girlfriend's mom, one time her car burst into flames on the highway. So even if your car doesn't catch on fire, you can still help someone else out. So that seems pretty secure. I'm pretty happy with that. The last step are these two kind of like angled brackets. I'm a little concerned about these because the floor of the 6th gen is a little funky. I've learned this because I'm working with the gentleman installing some products, making some prototypes for my car. It looks like it might be better off sliding this bracket. So, lesson learned. Quick lesson. I guess you could pre-fit your bracket a little bit better. So I'm gonna speed you through this again while I adjust this bracket. Alright guys, so I had to kind of take my time and figure some stuff out with this bracket. But basically, all 6th gen owners, if you're watching this and you've made it this far, you want to take this bracket, the main beam, and your mounting points for your actual fire extinguisher bracket, you want to assemble this all together. The reason being, you have to put the screws in from the bottom. Because usually if you follow the instructions, which you cannot, you can use these instructions are general instructions. It even says universal. There's my dog just doing whatever. But like I said, the instruction isn't to the T. This piece right here, hopefully you can see it because I can't see what you're saying. It's supposed to come underneath, and you're supposed to put the screw down through the top, and it tightens this up to the bottom of the bracket. It won't work like that. The way the 6th gen and the floor is made, it won't work like that. So you have to put this on the top, put the screws in from the bottom. Of course, if you have this bracket on, there's no way you can tighten the screws up. You got to do the bracket second. So, like I said, first things first, build this. You built this, I've tightened everything down, thread lock. All I gotta do is put those 4 bolts on. You already got your set screws in, you're good to go. Like I said, this was more of a trial and error for me. Recording as I go. Made some errors. Let me get this garbage out of the way. You have to watch yourself. But, like I said, trial and error. Learn as you go. My dog is sniffing me. But this is officially, I know this is gonna be right. I know this is gonna work now. Hopefully if you're watching this video, you don't think I'm you don't think I'm inadequate to do installs. I just knew the instructions weren't gonna be that great in the first place. I mean, I am a maintenance mechanic at my local water department, so I do know how to do a little work. But we got it all together regardless. It doesn't even matter. It's the last nut. We're gonna be able to slide the fire extinguisher on here in a minute. See what it looks like. I'll take some shots and I'll let you, I guess I can say it now, this install wasn't, anybody can do it, honestly. You have all the tools. Do you need the thread lock? No. Would I suggest it? Yes. Will it be fine without it? Probably so. But like I said, I would suggest it. It's my personal opinion. I don't plan on taking this out unless I get rid of the car. So let's just keep it all in there and set good to go. You don't want your safety equipment to come out on you. I guess I should have threaded this through before I tighten that up. Alright guys, so I got my secondary strap on there. Hopefully, there we go, it snaps in. Snap this bad boy in there like that. It's nice and secure. And there you go. Nice and secure, not gonna move. It sits in there pretty well. The floor mat is underneath it a little bit. But there you go. I'll get my other camera, we'll check it out real quick, and then that'll be the end of the video. Alright guys, so unfortunately my camera was in a funky setting when I was recording this, and as you can see it's in slow motion. Not supposed to be in slow motion, so all my audio didn't record. But anyway, I just want to say that the fire extinguisher got installed, and I actually drove around and I guess you could say tested it out. Of course I knew it wasn't going to go anywhere, but the fire extinguisher bracket was installed. And what was I doing here? You can check out my dog running around. But like I said, the bracket was an easy install. I'll put the link in the description below for the actual bracket. 60 bucks, and the fire extinguisher was another 20 bucks. It's all about safety. I mean, if anything, you can help someone else, even if you never use it for yourself, which I hope I had never have to, but you never know. It makes the interior look pretty cool, I guess, too. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Everybody have a good day.